Hi there. It's the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and I'm doing a live goddess reading. It's a Valentine's Day goddess reading. I'm actually really excited for it. It's a really good vibe. This is going to be for the general collective. I didn't announce this. I just decided, I was getting ready to do all the other readings, and I was called to do like a Valentine's Day love, but more like personal love, love yourself. And I chose the decks that I'm going to be using tonight. And I was like, I'm going to listen to a different channel because I'm clairaudient. So I get a lot of messages through music. And I chose a different channel. And the song that I had on shuffle, the very first one that came on, it's called Affirmations by Gray Ziegler. And one of the lyrics are, everything's energy, it flows through me. I got what I need because I'm worthy. If it doesn't serve me, it gets released because everything's energy, it flows through me. And I was like, that's it. That is so it. So then the next two songs were really cool. It started to become like very like feminine inspired and motivated. And it was Working Bitch by Ashniko. And then I Am by Baby Tate featuring Flo Milli. So you might want to go listen to those songs. I'll try to link them. I'll try to see if I can find links for them or whatever and update once this gets posted so you can go back and like listen to them. But there's definitely some messages in there that are going to relate to this reading. I can already tell. So I was just burning an incense and it just went out. And then I had a candle burning and it just went out also. And I don't really have another one right now. So we're just going to roll with it. But I had it. Energy is cleared. And I've already pre-shuffled all of the cards, but I always make sure to do it on camera too. So let's get into this. Spirits. Happy Valentine's Day, by the way, everybody. I am the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby. Don't try to force anything or make it fit. Do understand that energy is timeless, right? So it's also, it can be crisscross, flip-flopped, and or reversed, whoever I'm talking about. And just make sure that you place yourself where you need to go, but don't try to force anything. If it doesn't resonate or doesn't fit your storyline, leave it for somebody who does. But keep listening because there could still be something that resonates with you towards the end. If you are interested in any readings, personal readings, I do have those open. Check out all of my information in the description below this video. And also, while we're talking about this in the very beginning, I'll mention it in the end. If you're interested in signing up for the newsletter I've got through the end of February, you can win a free black or pink chill still pipe. I use mine as a flower vase. Flowers not included, but it's the celestial design. So that's through Chill Still Pipes. Their website is chill.store. So if you want to go check it out. But all you have to do is be 21 years of age or older and sign up for my newsletter. And all of that information is in the description below this video. So I think that's it. Anyway, let's get into this. So, and if you're watching, say hello. If you want to say hello, you don't need to. What I'm going to do is pull some, you know what? Let's start with this first. I'm going to start with an oracle and then, do I want to do that one? And then we'll get into the tarot. Which one do I want to do? Start with the goddess because I said this was going to be a goddess thing. All right, we've got the Goddess Spirit Oracle deck. Let's see what Goddess Spirit is going to be with us throughout this reading. Who do we have coming in on Valentine's Day? Yeah, I didn't even plan this. I was just like, you know what, let's go live before I finish up the rest of my readings. Got 4 more to do for like this batch. Peace, power, protection, and prosperity for the greater good. General collective. Underneath the deck, we've got number 26, Chang O. It's the moon. So dreams and mystery. And We just had the new moon, but we have the full moon. Do I have it written down somewhere? It's over there. We have the full moon towards the end of this month. It's like the 23rd or something like that, I think. Don't hold me to it. And if you know it, you can drop it in the comments below. But the moon, it talks about dreams and mystery. This is a very watery energy. The moon is also about cycles, so endings and beginnings. You could be experiencing that right now, like closing out the old and then also, moving into the new. 26. So something significant could be on the 26th. It could be an anniversary or something. 2 + 6 is 8. And 2024 is an 8 year. And I like that energy for being underneath the deck. That's like 2 + 0 + 2 + 4, 2024 = 8. Eights are all about what goes around comes around. It's kind of like the infinity symbol. So I feel like, this is what's coming around is, work and things that you've already, like effort, energy that you've already, put into this. I want to see we'll see it in just a second. What's on the top of the deck? I can't make this up. This is amazing. Okay, so we have very strong moon energy going on with our goddesses tonight. So Chang-O is bottom of the deck, stands for the moon, right? Dreams, mystery. Then we've got top of the deck, number 41, Selene. She is the goddess of the moon. And this stands for abundance and romance. Romance on Valentine's Day. I love this so much. I feel like the energy that I'm getting from both of these actually is also 4 + 1 = 5, and 5s are all about change of direction. So something could be changing in romance or some form of abundance, monetary wealth. And I feel like for many of you, it's like a change in the better direction, but it has something to do with the moon. Maybe you've been praying to the moon, doing affirmations, like the song Under the Moon, or some kind of like moon magic. Let's now read what these are about, because now I'm all excited. Let's do Chang-O first. Okay, so the pantheon is Chinese. Moon goddess Chang-O drank an elixir for immortality that was first given to her husband. Afterwards, she floated into the sky and landed on the moon. She lives there now with a rabbit who makes herbal medicine. There are many versions as to why she drank the elixir, and there are also tales that her husband drank half and went to live on the sun. The moon brings dreams and psychic powers, but it also brings disillusionment, the dark side of the moon. At this time, psychic abilities feel stronger and sensitivities may affect emotions. When it feels too much, sit in the sunshine to seek balance. Affirmation, I tune into my dreams and psychic abilities. So this is like underlying energy. And I feel like for many of you, I mean, you're already watching tarot. That's, what's brought you here. But you're very intuitive anyway. You're very curious. And some like around the cycles of the main cycles of the moon, like the full moon and the new moon, I feel like many of you could be, having higher, your senses heightened and higher psychic abilities. Okay, so now let's read Selene. There could also be like a sense of mystery around that time of answers being, it's like, the moon card in tarot talks about secrets and things bubbling up to the surface. And it's like around the endings and the beginnings, the cycles, when those secrets kind of, get exposed. And so there could be something with that as well. That's what I'm feeling. So number 41, Selene, this is top of the deck, main energy. The full moon. So I feel like something big could be coming up for this next full moon. It's pantheon is Greek, abundance and romance. Selene is a goddess of the moon. Every night she rides through the dark sky in her silver chariot, and in the morning she relinquishes the heavens to her brother Helios, the sun god. So already we have like a sun and a moon, theme going on. Selene is connected to romance. The full moon is a time of the highest energy and abundance. Reap the fullness of what you have sown and be thankful for what you have brought forth. take time for romance. If you are in a relationship, eat and dance under the full moon's rays. So, plan your next date. If you've got a boo, dance under the full moon. This next one coming up. I really love that. Hi there, G Star and Simone too. How are you guys? Okay, so yeah, we're talking about the full moon, romance on Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to you guys. Oh, and then affirmation for this is I am grateful for my achievements. Now is a time of abundance. So whether you've got someone or not, it does. I feel like you've got either romance coming in or you've got this energy of abundance that's coming in. I mean, that's self-love. You know, when you're feeling very fulfilled, feeling very confident. But this all has to do with the full moon, like 2 full moon cards, like double confirmation right there, which is just magical. I love it. So, and it's just like the song. Affirmations, Gray Ziegler, everything's energy. It's like this really electric, inspiring, and what's what I'm looking for. Just it motivating. Thank you, spirits. Motivating energy. Because the next 2 songs, Working Bitch and I Am, it's like you are going to be working bitch, you know, like working at your craft, working at your trade, at your career, at your family, at whatever it is, you know? Okay. One more. Going to do some tarot. What do we have for our Goddess Valentine's Day reading, please, spirits? Higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity for the greater good. Okay, so I like this energy already. Underneath the deck as we go into the reading, it's the 3 of Wands. Wands are about passion and energy, right? And the 3 of Wands is, again, it's almost kind of like you like just a knowing, like a psychic, intuitive knowing. But it's like waiting for your ships to come in. You know they're coming in. You just don't know when. You're waiting for it. It's like divine timing. But Wands are about passion. It could be passion towards a person, romantic or platonic, or it could be passion towards what you're passionate about, work, career, finance, working bitch, right? Or like, passion projects. I think I said that. So anyway, you're waiting on something. You know it's coming. You can feel it. You can feel it. What do we have? 3 cards, please, for our goddesses. It's our Valentine's Day goddess reading. 2 more, please. 2 more, please. 1 more, please. Oh. 1 more. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, I like that. Oh, wow, there's 2. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's 3. Oh, my goodness. Okay, well, goodness. I'll take them. And then 1 more for Spirit's advice. Okay. This is interesting. I do like. Wow. Okay. This is beautiful, actually. So the first card that popped out, first off, the energy that was going into this was the 3 of Wands. And like I said, that's like anticipation, waiting for your ships to come in. You know that it's coming. The very first card that pops out, and this is like past energy, is the 2 of Wands just prior to that. And this is past energy. So like, it's like the 2 of Wands talks about courage, right? Having the courage, but also the way I read it is reflecting on the past and using the lessons that you learned from all of your experiences as kind of like a guiding source in how you're going to move in the next direction, right? And it talks about, you know, courage, stability, like, you know, really having a plan. But it's through experiences that you learn from passion, or it's through knowledge and lessons that you gained through passionate experiences of your past, in the past. So that makes sense that that card fell out there. Then we've got the Five of Pentacles. Now, I feel that this is where I was like, ooh, I felt it in my heart. Like some of you could have been left out, locked out, um, left in the dust, excluded from, or just, felt like you were alone, or maybe you couldn't say anything. Everybody's going to have a different storyline because this is a general reading, but it's like, it was a very painful time. And this is like more in the recent past. You could be even getting through it now. But I think it was like more in the recent past, but it was like a really hard experience. Like my heart chakra is like boom, boom, boom. And this can be like romance, relationship related, but it also can be like work, career, finance, because we're talking about the Five of Pentacles here. So, yeah. Like I only read like the past stuff because it helps give me a better idea of where we're at right now. 10:27 on the clock. You might want to look up angel number 1027. It actually has to do with abundance. It's a really great number. I love it. And then I just saw it, then it just changed. Okay, so then in the very center of this reading, we've got the Queen of Cups, which is beautiful energy, especially for a goddess reading. She's like, she's one of the queens, and she's the water queen. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy. You could have that, or you could be Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, have it somewhere strong in your chart. But I feel like this is, or just be in the energy of, right? And she is the energy of loyalty, devotion, very intuitive wisdom. But she's also very passionate, but more on a emotional type of basis, right? But she's also very loyal, dedicated, trustworthy. She's like that loving, doting mother, right? That type of energy. And of course, she can be anything she wants because, especially you, as it relates to you, you've got, everything else in your chart. But it's like that energy that's coming out of this. Now, notice she's like putting her hands up and she's just like, it's almost like, what's that saying? Jesus, take the wheel, or whatever you believe in, right? The universe, spirit, take the wheel. But she's giving up all of her energy to the universe. She also kind of looks like she might even be doing like a spell or some kind of like ritual or a meditation, but like really like connecting with the energies around her. And this could be, underneath a full moon even. Yeah. I feel like you also might want to work with water elements too, because she's like literally sitting in a pool of water, just sitting there, like it's almost like meditating, but working with the water spirits. And it's very loving, beautiful, water energy, the Queen of Cups. I feel like this is you. So then we've got the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords are air energy. So that's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, right? But it's the energy of communication. Now in this card, she's got her eyes covered and she doesn't know which direction to go. So what she has to do instead is rely on all of her other senses. Okay. Touch, sound, smell, whatever all those senses are, right? And then she also has, these crows up here and they're like pulling on strings as almost to potentially direct her, but they're crows. They can be tricky, right? And do they really know where they're going? I mean, I would trust animals over humans almost any day myself, but I'm a Scorpio. I don't trust anybody. But that's the question behind this card, right? Like, how do you trust? Which way to go? You're blinded. You're having to rely on all of your senses, but also your intuition, which is where Queen of Cups is. She's very intuitive. And it's almost like as if she's like, asking spirit, asking the universe, what do I do now? Where do I go now? Because I'm not quite sure. Like, Jesus, take the wheel, whatever, but also like maybe even conducting rituals or praying to your ancestors or honoring your ancestors to, help guide and direct you. Because because what we have coming in is a brand new start with the Fool. It's the 0 card. It's the very beginning. And the Fool is taking a leap of faith, jumping into something new. This can be a new relationship. This can also be a new job, a new career field. You could be moving a new location. It could be a number of things depending on what it is that you're, meditating on and trying to make a decision on, right? But for many of you, I do feel like this is work related because I do see pentacles and the wands. It's like passionate energy towards something that you're devoted to. We have that song Working Bitch, I Am. So then Spirit's advice, we have the Page of Wands, which I think is just lovely. The Page of Wands. Oh, Simone, I just ready for my friends to introduce me. I don't know what's taking so long. So, are you talking about introducing you to another person, or is it work related? Regardless, the Page of Wands, Spirit's advice is, so wands, again, we're talking about passionate energy, which I love, especially when it's focused towards business. The Page of Wands, pages are usually younger. They could be messengers or a younger person if this isn't you. But if this is you, regardless of your age, I feel like this is your younger inner spirit and it's passionate energy. It's excited to get started on something new. It's like I literally, behind this camera, I have my TV and it flashes different pictures. And I was just about to say, get started on a new path. And it's showing this path of like a railroad track right behind you. And so it's like, yeah, you're getting ready to start down this road, down this path. And you're like throwing this wand in the air because you're so excited. It's like your walking stick or whatever. And, but you're excited about it. And that's what Spirit is saying is like, get excited about this. You may be starting at the beginning of like something very, very new, but, yes to someone and a new job. I've been applying and doing everything I can. I feel you on that. Like, I'm a reader and, I do readings and I'm trying to do it full time and all of that. But I'm a consultant in the cannabis space, AKA the Cannastrologer. And I do marketing and that kind of thing. And just all kinds of stuff. If you saw my resume, it's crazy. And I've been, applying to all kinds of different things as well. And it's interesting. Speaking of paths, though, for me personally, and I'll talk about it, but it's like talking about that path and we just seeing that. I've always said that anytime I start to put my focus into a new career or a new endeavor or even a new relationship, right? If I ever stray or lose from my path of doing what I'm passionate about, which is doing tarot and astrology and helping, my friends and anybody who, looks for my assistance for higher clarity, anytime I stray from that, my life goes to shit. And this last period, the last couple of months have been really difficult, like really surprisingly difficult. So like I was saying, like I feel you big time as far as applying and doing everything that you can. I feel like it's just the energy right now. And just like, where was I saying it? Like, I feel like there's about to be this big shift. Something's about to change. And I feel like it could be by the time of this the full moon. Cause I know I'm feeling it. And it's like, we just have to give it up, right? This is that stale, that stale energy. Like we feel like we're being shut out. Like, nobody's, answering the door or picking up the phone. But I feel like they are. We're just not getting the response that we want right away. And it feels like you're lost and you don't know which way to go. We're using our senses. That's what Spirit's saying. We got to use our senses because we have this coming in. So, yes, the full moon. Yes, Terry. Welcome. Oh, Simone, don't give up. Don't give up. If anything, give up. Give it up to the universe. Just trust. That's what you, but here's the thing. When you give it, I mean, when you're trusting and when you're giving it into the universe, you still have to take little steps of action to show the universe that you're willing and ready to accept it. So it's like, keep putting your resume out there, or, keep giving it another go in the dating pool. But make sure it's within your own standards. Make sure that it's, within your own set of values. Because especially if you've got people trying to hook you up, me personally, I'm just like, I'll pick my own. But some people are better when they're matched. Underneath the deck, we've got, hey, Daniel, thanks for popping on. I literally just started school. Everything doesn't matter. Well, especially if you've started school, that's what you want to focus on. Just like the song. I don't know if you were on when I was talking about the songs that came up, but we had 3 songs that came on as I was getting the cards ready. The first one is Affirmations by Gray Ziegler. Definitely go listen to it. The second one is Working Bitch by Ashniko. And that's like, it's all about getting motivated, getting pumped for, being on your grind, getting the work done, school, whatever it is, but being on your flow. And then the third one is I Am, which is an affirmation, which takes it back to the first song that came out. So that was really cool. Anyway, so underneath the deck, we've got the Magician, which I love this energy. Like I was saying, like I feel this big shift coming in. The Magician he could be a little bit of a trickster. He, she, masculine, feminine. We all have both energies within us. It's just a matter of balance. But the Magician is somebody who can transmute negative energy into something positive, typically for themselves. But that's what this is all about, is ourselves, right? It's the goddess Valentine's Day reading. So, and whether you're male or female, like I said, everybody has both masculine and feminine energies within them. This is a goddess reading, so this obviously would be tapping into the more feminine side, but it's for men or, women. Obviously women, but men or women. So, like I said, there's a big energy shift that's going to be coming in around the full moon for sure. And I mean, there is always energy shifts around the full moon. Let's be honest. Everybody acts crazy around every full moon, but it's in different ways depending on where the moon is, in the Zodiac. And I'm not sure where I think it's in Libra this next time. I think. And it's very analytical time, a lot of thinking, but also it can be flirty and fun as well, like very lighthearted. If it's in Libra, I would need to confirm that. But the Magician, this is just telling me that you're going to be transmuting this energy, anything negative into anything positive, and getting ready to take this leap of faith. It's like you're ready for it. And Spirit is saying, get excited. Like, get excited. You may be starting at the beginning of something, but get excited because there's a lot more to come. It's a very positive card, especially right next to taking this leap of faith with the Fool. Oh yeah, and if you're looking for a romance or relationship, behind that we've got number 6, the Lovers, Gemini energy, and then behind that, oh my God, and then behind that we've got the 3 of Pentacles, partnership. Can also be in work. So if you're looking for a job or dealing with a partnership of some sort, this is a very positive omen. And then behind that we've got the High Priestess. She's the tarot card reader of the Zodiac. This is your message. Like, you may be getting tarot card readings. You may even be a tarot card reader, but this is what this is talking about. And it also means talking about using your intuition, using your discernment, making the best decisions for yourself by trusting yourself, your gut, your inner knowing. That's what that's all about. And in order to do that, a lot of people consult with tarot, Beautiful, beautiful. I love this. My goddesses and general collective, everybody here. I'm a housewife and a homemaker. Well, that's fantastic. I used to be as well. Now I'm single and, still a homemaker, for the most part. But that's beautiful. Demand a soft life, girl. I bow down to you. I wish I could have that soft life. It's just a song of empowerment. Definitely go check it out. I think you'll like it. It's a good song, especially like to be like doing shit around the house, for sure, to be jamming out. That's just how I am, at least, though. I got to have music on all the time. How do I want to put these? I'll put this down here. So message from spirit. All right, now what I'm going to do is pull a love your inner goddess card. We'll read that message, and then I will close it out with the notes from the universe on love and connection. One more. And for those of you just popping on or who have just popped on, make sure that in the description below this video, you can sign up for my newsletter. And when you sign up, you can get a chance to win a free chill still pipe. You don't have to enter for this if you don't want to. You could just sign up for the newsletter, which would be super dope. But you'll get your choice between a black or a pink chill still pipe. And if you want to go check out their store, it's chill.store online and just, see the differences between the two. It's really very cool. And so that'll be being drawn in February, at the end of February. Can't even talk. It's our Valentine's Day giveaway with chill still pipes. They're amazing. All right. What do we have? Spirits. Oh, and also you have to be 21 and up. Okay. Underneath the deck, love this. It's number 10. So remember what I said earlier about 10s. They're endings, but they're also beginnings because 1 + 0 = 1. So it's like something ends and then boom, right back at the beginning. But in a better way, right? Tribe of the kindred. So there's 2 people here. So this is you connecting with your tribe. Kindred spirits, people around you, friends, anybody that you gravitate towards, right? This also could mean a relationship, kindred spirits, kindred hearts. Now, on the card, it says, I carry your heart on one of the women. And then the other one, it says, I carry it in mine. So it's like your heart within mine. Kindred spirits, kindred hearts. We'll read this in just a moment. Top of the deck, we've got number 36, elk medicine woman. Somebody could be 36 years old. 3 + 6 is 9, and 9s are culmination points. It's like the wounded warrior energy, somebody who's been through the ups, the downs, the ins, the outs. They make a very wise, very good leader. Great leader, but they're tired, because they're ready to end that cycle and start a new one. But 9s are also about wish fulfillment. Yeah. Like culmination points. So, and that's, approaching the end of some cycle, which is, card number 10 underneath the deck. Where else did it talk about medicine? Chang-O it was like a medicine elixir. So some of you may be in medicine, pharmacy, pharmaceuticals, for those of you, in the working fields, or you might be interested in like herbal or homeopathic medicines. I mean, even that's something you can do at home. I'm getting into that more this year, homeopathic and holistic medicines. I'm going to take a course on it. And also on this card, it says wild at heart. I love that. Okay, so let's read these because now I'm very intrigued. We're going to read underneath the deck first. So this is like the underlying energy, the tribe of the kindred. Okay, so home is where the heart is. Give your heart permission to reveal to you the people, places, and activities that feel like home for you. You are in a phase of transition in your life. So there's those tens, the endings and the beginnings. Casting off that which is not true to your heart in favor of that which really feels like it belongs in your world. Sometimes the mind resists, thinking that if we let go of too much, we'll be left with nothing, and that it's better to hold on even if something isn't right. This prevents you from being able to find your way home. It's safe to trust your heart as it attracts into your world that which is truly meant for you. So it's kind of like picking up on, I was talking, like thinking about this as I read that. This is like trusting the universe and trusting, the senses, trusting everything around you in order to take that leap of faith. Attract in the world what's meant for you, what's truly meant for you. It could be anything. So let's look at 36, the elk medicine woman. Okay, so there are certain things that are meant to happen at particular times. This is the working of destiny. No matter how much pressure there is from the outside world or from your own expectations, there is an order of events and divine timing in place so that what is meant to be shall be. Balance your active pursuit of your dreams and ambitions with patience and trust in the right timing of things. You are given a message that you are capable of a great accomplishment in this lifetime. Rather than fighting against life, trust that it is working with you and for you. Do what is in your power to do, but pace yourself with trust and surrender too. And again, there's that surrender and trust. All of these right here. I love this. It all makes sense. Oh. It definitely makes sense. Let me see if there's anything else with that one. So the elk medicine woman comes with guidance to heal your soul. Steady does it, wild one. Maintain the pace that matches your inner rhythms. Do not feel rushed by urgency or external demands. You cannot force life to flow. The heart is at peace with this because it knows that perfect timing is divine timing. You have the endurance to go far to attain great things in this life. You must conserve your energy to maintain your stamina. If you push yourself to exhaustion, you just make the way harder for yourself, nor does it speed up your results. Forcing creates resistance, which just slows everything down. Elk medicine woman understands that you have great courage. Courage, the very first card that I was saying, that you have courage, which will take you to places that others may not dare to go. And some of these places you could have felt locked out of in the past. But it's like, and as I say that, another picture flashes of this like beautiful, I don't know, faraway place. But it's like, you could have felt like you were locked out of things or locked out of opportunities or situations. But it's like, I feel like, as you trust in the universe and trust in this timing, it's taking you to exactly where you need to go. And it's going to unlock all kinds of possibilities. So elk medicine woman understands that you have great courage, which will take you to places that others may not dare to go. With your inner wisdom and self-confidence, there is so much that you shall achieve and receive. She whispers in your heart, affirming that your accomplishments shall be impressive. She guides you to work hard, working bitch, but also to enjoy your life and allow others to support you. So it's working with others as well. When divine timing is just right, you will hit your stride. You will attain all that for which you have aimed and more. So I love that so much. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful message for us goddesses. All right, let's get one more, which is notes from the universe on love and connection. Wow, we're already at 40 minutes. My goodness. I didn't even know it was going that long, like when I get into this and then I get talking back and forth with everybody. Time flies, right? When you're having fun. So whatever this new transition is that's coming in, be preparing yourself for under the full moon or around the time of the full moon. Maybe, like I said, maybe do some rituals or do whatever, makes you feel free, but, or is meaningful to you. But just know that it's all happening as it should. Don't force anything. All right, message underneath the deck. Love doesn't have to mean near. So for some of you, oh, my heart I had a little heart chakra burst. For some of you, you could be looking at like a long distance relationship or be connecting with somebody that's like from afar. It could be a couple hours. It could be a couple days, or it could be, a city away or states away. So some are better loved at a distance for a while anyway, and that's okay. Besides, love doesn't really know the difference. Love, tally ho, the universe. So that's underneath the deck. Top of the deck. Convince yourself, not others. So, universe says, the need to clarify, explain, or justify oneself in personal relationships is always self-serving. What's important is knowing the truth about why you felt the need, because it often points to insecurities that could be dealt with in more effective ways. Love, hi-ho, the universe. So for some of you, because we've got love doesn't have to mean near. Some of you could be meeting somebody from across the way, across the distance, right? And whether or not it's like romantic or platonic doesn't matter. But getting to know somebody, it's like you go back and forth and you talk about, whatever it is that you guys, have in common. And that's usually how it starts out. But then it gets to a point where you want to start, telling more about yourself if you're comfortable in the relationship. And this is just saying, convince yourself, not others. It's like, you don't need to talk about like every single thing, maybe, depending on what the outlines, parameters of said relationship actually is. So, it's like, what's important is knowing the truth about why you felt the need. Like if you're comfortable explaining yourself or re-explaining yourself or whatever, then so be it. But it's knowing why you do and say the things that you do when you're trying to get to know somebody in your relationships. That's what this is talking about. And it's nothing bad. It's just, it's more of a self-realization. The universe is just saying, pay attention, be cognizant, be mindful of how you do these things, why you do these things for yourself. So, and underneath the deck, it could be in association with some kind of developing relationship or partnership from a distance. This could be even like with work, right? You're trying to explain to people why you did XYZ on this project, but without over explaining or without like giving too many details that ends up confusing the main point, right? So just take it as it resonates, because like I said, everybody's storyline is different. But love doesn't have to mean near, and convince yourself, not others, being the main message. Okay. I think is that all I want to do? I just heard the Sheryl Crow song in my head. All I want to do is have some fun. I've got a feeling I'm not the only one. I'm going to give you guys a bonus. Okay. Since it's Valentine's Day. Oh my gosh, I just started. First off, sorry, my singing is terrible right now because I just got over being sick for the first time in forever. It was, of course, during Super Bowl weekend. Anybody watch the Super Bowl? And I'm just like now getting over it. So I sound all nasally still. But I feel much better. That's why I'm doing these readings again. Back at it. Let me see something. Okay. All right, one more for you guys. We're doing Journey of Love. So it's Valentine's Day. This is the Journey of Love Oracle. Again, whatever comes out, comes out. A lot of these are about self-love, and that's kind of following the theme of this message. So I wouldn't be surprised, but you never know. What do we have for our Valentine's Day goddess reading? This is funny. This is really funny. Underneath the deck, we've got number 37, Fire and Ice. First off, where was that other one? Oh, okay. So, well, I think it was, one of these two cards. It was either Elk Medicine Woman or Tribe of the Kindred was talking about divine timing, right? Like just letting things happen. That's what Fire and Ice is about. It's about just sitting back, letting things kind of melt slowly due to the heat, like watching the steam, kind of come to pass. And it's like divine timing. It's like this beautiful ebb and flow of energy. The energy, everything's energy. It flows through me. I got what I need because I'm worthy. If it doesn't serve me, it gets released. Everything's energy. It flows through me. Like, think about when like a steam engine, and that energy is flowing through it. And then like it has a moment to pause and it releases all of that steam, right? But it's just so it can keep on going, keep on trucking and, get to its destination. That's that energy I'm talking about with this Fire and Ice. We'll read this in just a second for your bonus, but oh, this is beautiful. Okay, so then top of the deck, we've got number 17, Her Grace. Okay, so I feel like, gosh, this is so crazy. You guys saw me shuffle. I feel like I just recently had these cards, maybe not at the same time, but I know that they just recently came out somewhere in one of my other readings. So 17 and 37, that's like 20 numbers apart from each other, right? Yeah. And there could be like a 20-year difference between you and somebody. That's for some of you, not all of you. Okay. Could be between you and could be a romance, but it also could be like you and like a boss, CEO, another person in your life, mother, father, it doesn't matter. Right. Let's see this. We're going to read Fire and Ice first. So you are learning to hold the tension of opposites, of those things that don't immediately seem to go together within your being, without collapsing into confusion, judgment, or denial. There is passion and serenity, creation and destruction, new life and death emerging within you, within your relationships. Sometimes this is hard to handle, like steam. Steam can be hot. It's hard to handle, but it's that Fire and Ice energy, right? If you are consciously feeling the conflict in your life, internally or externally, then you are being initiated through Fire and Ice. Stay present, be patient, and wait. It's like throwing your hands up. Jesus, take the wheel. Just like I said, let the universe handle it. This is a strong message for many of us, are like the very independent, strong, hardworking, just like the song. I'm getting so excited. Just like the song "Working Bitch." It doesn't matter if you actually have a job or not, but it's like you're hardworking, right? But the universe is saying in order for the next thing to happen and to come in for you, you have to release and let go and allow it to, right? And allow the divine timing. Stop controlling things. And I know for many of us, strong, independent women, that is so hard. It can be very hard. And I aim for a soft life too. Believe me, I want it so bad. But I don't know, honestly, if it's in my nature, if it'll actually ever happen, but I know that I can probably take it down a couple notches. So, and I'm sure many of you feel like that as well. But this talks about staying patient, staying present, be patient, and wait. There's nothing to fix here, just awareness to step into as a divine creation continues to unfold through you. As you master this initiation, you will find a sweet nectar of bliss dripping within. So this oracle brings you guidance that the conflict you feel within or externally, is a sign of your spiritual growth. Soon you will grow larger than the conflict, but for now you do not need to engage in it, simply to be present to it and allow it to work its way through you until you are strong enough to have outgrown the conflict, giving rise to a clear direction. It was like that path I was talking about, and then taking that leap of faith and getting excited about the direction that you finally are taking. This oracle also brings specific guidance on any relationship matter requiring a decision. Until you have simple clarity in your heart beyond the pushing away and pulling closer, then it is time to wait, for there is more yet to be revealed. Only when your heart speaks clearly, then you will do well to act as feels truthful for you. Again, divine timing. Let it happen. Don't force or try to control anything. So now let's read number 17, Her Grace. 17 could be significant for you. Something could be happening on the 17th of this month. Somebody could be 17 years old. Just like I said at the very beginning of the reading, something added up to number 8. And, it was 2 plus 6. And then we've got 1 plus 7, which is 8. 2024 is an 8 year. 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 4. And that equals 8. Also, what goes around, I have to do with my right hand. What goes around comes around. Okay. It's also the infinity symbol. So I feel like, the energy that you've put out into the universe, it's flowing back to you. You just got to get ready for that next big wave, because it's coming. Her Grace, the goddess is awakening within your life. This is not, okay, the Journey of Love is not a goddess book. So the fact that we're doing a goddess reading and it just said that top of the deck, that's cool. The goddess is awakening within your life. It may be within your own body, within a sensual deepening of relationship with your own body, or with the body of another. Through expanding creativity, a sudden burst of feeling that you cannot logically explain, a desire to move, to dance, to express yourself, to sing, to write music, to draw, to play in nature, to swim, and to collect shells and lie on your back in the moonlight, gazing at stars. Let her reach you. She is calling to you from ancient times, calling you to allow her more deeply into your life. Celebrate the divine feminine. She's coming to life for you. Whether man or woman, your life is about to be touched by her magic, never to be the same again. So like I was saying at the beginning of this, even if you're a man, this is like talking about your more feminine side, or you dealing with a feminine, right? And this is saying there's one coming in, and or you're balancing out that side of you. So this oracle brings you a message. There's a woman who brings divine blessing into your life, who is trying to connect with you more deeply. The blessing may be one that is obvious, or one that is hidden in a challenge. The woman may be your own body if you are female, or your own inner feminine if you are male. So it may be a spiritual or physical being, the great mother, your lover, your sister, or your dearest friend. It may be a woman as yet unknown to you, but who holds a soul contract with you, an agreement predestined to awaken you. The empowerment will come to you not by rejecting what is offered by this feminine presence, but by embracing it and finding your truth through it. This is exciting because it means that you are growing. You are entering into the feminine temples of wisdom and finding home there. Beautiful. So, G for Grace. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's cool. Hi, Irene. Thanks for popping in. Okay, so guys, that's what I have for you. Again, with the Magician and the Lovers and the Three of Pentacles and the High Priestess, like, just let it happen. You've got, by releasing any need for control, by releasing, like expectations and assumptions on where you think or what you think should happen in your life, or in a situation, or in a relationship, use any of that energy that just feels uncertain, right? Transmute it. But what Spirit is saying is transmute it by letting the universe handle it. Let them take care of it. Could be due to lovers or a loving relationship or partnership, because then we have the partnership card, and then we have the tarot card reader, the high priestess, saying either to use your intuition or, consult with Oracle, consult with the tarot, which is what you're doing. So you have a new beginning in front of you. You just got to let it happen. Get excited about it. If you're in like the resume and interview process, it's like, I feel like Spirit's kind of talking about here, whether it's like you're doing long distance interviews and things like that. Convince yourself, not others. Let your resume and things speak for itself. But yeah, I feel like you are coming into a tribe of the kindred. This could mean a new job. This could be a new community. This could be a new relationship, right? But yeah, I feel like full moon energy, do some manifestations, release, let go of what you no longer need during the actually full moons are more for manifestation, to be honest with you. Between now and the full moon, let go of what you no longer need. Just let it go, because that makes room for what's more to come. And during the full moon, that's a great time to manifest. Moon water, charge your crystals, dance naked under it if you want to. I don't judge. But that's where I'm going to leave this reading. We're right at an hour, 60 minutes. But make sure that I do have, like I said, I have my personals open. So if you're interested in a personal reading, I have all of my information in the description below this video. And then also make sure that you get entered for the Chill Still Pipe, either pink or black celestial design. You must be 21 and up. Just sign up for the newsletter. That's all it takes. And you get it to choose if you want to enter. And as you know, it's Together We Grow. I always enjoy sharing this time and energy with you. I hope that you guys have a super blessed and happy Valentine's Day, that you've had a good one. And I'm sending you all the love, out to each and every one of you. And I hope that you'll join me with all of the Zodiac readings. Just check out my channel, and I will see you guys on the flip side. Peace. Happy Valentine's Day.